There are many different types of clay, but there are normally only 6 main types. These main types of clay include china clay or kaolin, ball clay, fire clay, earthenware clay, stoneware clay, and porcelain clay. Clay minerals are typically formed over long periods of time by the chemical weathering of rocks. The final quality of the ceramics clay item depends on the type of clay that is being used. In the end, it is the clay that will decide how cheap or expensive the ceramics clay item will be. China clay is considered the richest clay. This clay is white and it stays white, even when the product is finished. The clay can also have a light pink color or orange if you add a certain chemical to it. If a layered silicate mineral with one tetrahedral sheet linked through oxygen atoms to one octahedral sheet of alumina octahedra. Rocks that are rich in kaolinite are known as kaolin or china clay. Ball clay is kaolinitic sedimentary clay, which is made of 20 to 80% kaolinite, which can be found in medicine, 10 to 25% mica, which is found in paint and makeup, and 6 to 65% quartz, which is found in sandpaper and often used as jewelry. They are mostly used for the making of ceramics pieces such as tableware, toilet bowls, wall floor tiles, and electrical insulators. Most types of pottery are made with ball clay or china clay. The ball clay is good for shaping a piece, which adds strength to the piece, and before firing. They can easily be transformed, and when fired at high temperatures, they turn white or nearly white. The name ball clay comes from the methods of mining, when specialized hard tools were used to get the clay in rough cube shapes. The clay held the pieces together, but after handling it so many times, the corners started to come together, forming a ball form. This can also be known as plastic clay. Fire clay has a high fusion and melting point. This type of clay is used to make pieces that can take a lot of heat, such as a fire-resistant chimney and fire-resistant pads for safety. Many companies make bricks and other product out of this clay. Once this is fired, it can hold up to extremely high temperatures. Fire clay is mostly a pale to creamy yellow in color because of the minerals in the clay. Earthenware clay is normally fired at lower temperatures. Earthenware clays are used to make utensils such as water pots and urns. This type of clay can be worked on by hand or on the wheel and be shaped into what you want. Earthenware's color is often red, but it can be beige, cream, dark brown, or sometimes black. The color of the clay is determined by what you mix with the clay. When it is glazed, the natural color of the clay normally shines through. Stoneware clay is normally called ceramics or ceramic ware. This is the clay that we use in class to make our pieces. It is used for household items such as bowls, mugs, and plates. This clay is white and fired at a low temperature. The clay has to be fired once at a low temperature, then it can be glazed. After glazing it, the piece can then be fired at a higher temperature. Porcelain clay is very smooth, with a white or light gray color. This clay has different materials like sand and minerals. This clay is soft, which makes it easier to control when creating a piece. It is mostly used for making small objects, such as china or figurines. The glazing process is the same as the stoneware clay. The first firing is called bisque. It makes the clay hard like glass. The next fire is glaze fire to make the finished product. All of these clays have different purposes, but all make beautiful things.